Hey, I'm Sierra. I'm so excited that we've been chatting and having a good conversation, and I'd love to get to know you a little bit better. But a little bit about me. I'm a small town Iowa girl. I was raised in a small town that all we had was a gas station and a bar, and we had to drive 20 miles to get to anywhere. I have struggled with depression ever since I was in fifth grade. My parents were divorced when I was in kindergarten, and I always felt like that was, part of my fault. As most of you know, kids are stressful, and it's not our fault. It was going to happen either way. I ended up dealing with my depression in unhealthy ways. So, of course, sports was the only thing that saved me, and boys. We all know that that could have stayed out of the picture. But I felt as if I was alone the whole time. And so that's what I was like searching for when I was following the boys and really struggling with having friends. I'd leave my friends to go hang out with the boys. But anyway, after I got over that somewhat of a phase, I became a CNA actually through high school. They provided me to go to that class and get my CNA. So I started working as a certified nursing assistant, and I learned that I have a compassion for helping people. So I have now went to school to become a nurse, and I have my bachelor's in nursing, and I continue to pursue my career and get my master's. So I'll be going back to school in March. I now live in a small town, and it does have a grocery store, but and a gas station, but no bar, which is fine. We don't go to the bar, so it's okay. I live with my boyfriend. We have about 50 cows, so to say, and he helps his cousin farm. So we live the farm life, and I can say that I absolutely love it. And on the side of nursing and living the farm life, I get to help people just like you. And I absolutely love it, and I'm so excited to do that. So, why I started, I can honestly say that I started because I wanted cardio and I couldn't run anymore. I couldn't run because in June of 2018, I ended up running a half marathon and I got severe tendonitis in by both of my feet. It sucked. And so I took a break until September of 2018. And I ended up running about 1 mile and I felt it coming back in the one foot. So I was like, crap, what do I do now? Well, of course, I had been seeing my coach post all the time, so I reached out to her, and I was like, okay, Tori, you've got to help me. I don't know what to do. I have no other options. I need something that I can do pretty easy. So again, like I said, we live in a little town with nothing. So we don't have a workout. I had to drive 20 miles if I wanted the 24/7 workout. And it's expensive. It's like $45 a month for 24 hours. And of course, I'm a nurse, so I work 7 to 7. So either I don't work on the day or work out on the days that I work, or I pay a ton of money to do it. So I was like, can I bypass this anyway? So that's when I got a hold of my coach now, Tori, and I was like, I need something in the house. I have no excuses. I can just go downstairs. I don't have to get out in the cold. I don't have to start my vehicle. I don't have to let my vehicle warm up. I don't have to plan 20 minutes to drive there, an hour to work out, 20 minutes to drive back, because if I'm going to work, that's a ton of extra time that I don't want to make. So with that being said, I was scared. I was in a dark place emotionally, and I was lonely because I live in a small town, and we aren't people that go out to the bars or go socialize because we work early in the morning. So I felt like I had absolutely no friends. My family lives 3 hours away, so I didn't have them, and I wasn't really close with my mom at the time anyway. So I wasn't making it a priority. I felt like they weren't making it a priority either. I was in the lowest part of my valley, and I knew I needed to change something. I wasn't loving life, and I never really knew how until it came to this opportunity. I have now learned that personal development books are my favorite. They are my passion, and if you've never read one, I highly suggest it. And now it's something that I do every single day. I've had depression. I've had severe depression to the point where the only thing that was stopping me from ending my life was that I knew I was hurting my parents. That's the only thing that was stopping me. Now, I love my life. I enjoy my life, and I can honestly say that. I love it. And what's changed is this. My brain, my mind, it's grown and it's become stronger. And I feel like I belong. I'm no longer lonely. I have a group of women that inspire and encourage me to push through these hard times. And if I can't, life is not meant to live by itself. Okay? So if I can't do it by myself, I reach out to them and they pull me up. They drag me up this mountain with them. So that's why I have stuck and I have stayed. And that's why I'm reaching out to you. Because you're most likely not at your highest point in your mountain. And that's okay. You can get there. I've gotten there. Not at my highest, but I'm on the uphill climb. And you can do it too. So if this is something that you're wanting, go for it. If you decide you don't like it, that's fine. At least you tried. Girlfriend, let's do this. We can do it together. I'm excited that you are on board and that you reached out to me or I reached out to you or that you're interested at all. I'm just so pumped to have you here. And thank you for thinking about making yourself a priority. You can do this just like I did it. It wasn't easy, but it was damn worth it. Let's get you started and let's get you going to that life that you want to live, that dream that you want to live, that goal that you are going to crush. We can do it. We can do it together. You can do it on part of my team and on the growing team that we're having. We are going to be in the top 3% of this company. Can you imagine being in the 3%, top 3%, in fact, of the company that you belong to? You can do it, girlfriend. I'm doing it.